You stop eating for many hours, your body goes quiet, your digestive system slows down, your cells begin to use stored fuel, your insulin drops, your blood becomes more sensitive to nutrients. Then the moment comes when you want to eat. That first meal can lift your energy, sharpen your mind, calm your hunger, and support your health. It can also crush you, spike blood sugar, trigger cravings, and leave you tired. It all depends on the choice you make in the next few minutes. That is the silent drama inside fasting that most people never talk about. Many people end a fast by rushing towards something salty, greasy, or sugary. It feels rewarding. It feels fast. It gives a short burst of dopamine. Then the crash comes. The stomach bloats. The body feels heavy. The brain slows down. Hunger returns soon after. This is not a failure of willpower. It is biology. Your body is in a sensitive state. It wants nutrients, not chaos. The first thing you eat decides the next several hours of your energy. Yet most people pay attention only to taste, not to what their body is asking for. There is a small hidden truth in fasting that many nutrition experts repeat quietly. Your first meal can shape inflammation levels for the rest of the day. Research shows that breaking a fast with balanced protein, fiber, and healthy fats can support metabolic control. It steadies blood sugar. It feeds your gut microbes. Your stomach lining gets a gentle wake-up call. Your brain receives a steady supply of fuel rather than a spike. That means fewer mood swings, fewer cravings, and less of that restless feeling that leads you towards snacks. Still, so many people treat the first meal like a celebration of junk food, chips, pizza, fried snacks, soda. It feels fun in the moment, and then your body pays the price. Salt causes water retention, sugar speeds into the bloodstream, processed fats create sluggish digestion. You can fast for 16 hours, but the wrong choice at hour 17 can wipe away many benefits. Few people want to hear that because people often want comfort over logic, but comfort can come from good food as well. It just needs a little guidance. Tonight, this video gives that guidance. You will not need culinary skill. You will not need rare ingredients. You will learn how to cook 3 simple dinners that nourish your body, fit into busy evenings, and leave you satisfied. No stress, no mess, just calm energy and grounded nutrition. These meals are designed for that moment when your body is begging for something gentle but rewarding. You will learn how each meal works inside the body and why it feels good afterward. Here is a fact that surprises people. Your stomach produces protective mucus that thins during fasting. When you hit it with heavy fried food, the stomach can feel irritated. By starting with foods that are cooked, warm, and balanced, you support digestion. Another detail mostly unknown to the public: many people who feel dizzy after fasting are missing sodium and potassium. Vegetables and broths can help. Lean protein can rebuild strength. Healthy fats slow digestion and give longer fullness. These are not medical secrets. They are simple nutrition truths that rarely get attention in daily life. By the end of this video, you will know why fast-breaking meals should focus on balance, not shock, why protein at night can support muscles and metabolic stability, why cooked vegetables are gentler than raw vegetables for a sensitive stomach, why a controlled amount of healthy fat keeps you from raiding the pantry, why a little spice may support digestion and comfort, why flavor does not require processed products. This video is not about rules, it is about control. Fasting gives you control over hunger patterns. A good dinner gives you control over your next morning. You deserve to end your fast with confidence, not regret. You deserve to end your fast with a sense of reward, not discomfort. There is something else to remember. When you fast, your taste sensitivity increases. Food tastes richer, spices taste stronger, natural sweetness feels more satisfying. This window of sensitivity is a gift. You can reset your preferences. You can enjoy meals that are nutritious, simple, and flavorful without depending on processed sugar or deep-fried food. That means these 3 dinners can help you enjoy a different style of eating, a cleaner one that lasts longer than a trend. Think about the way your brain responds to the first bite. A burst of dopamine signals the reward system. If that reward comes from empty calories, you chase it again and again. If your reward comes from nourishment, your brain feels calm. You do not chase more, you stay in control. Breaking a fast with a proper meal can lower the risk of overeating later. That means fewer nighttime snacks, better sleep, better digestion in the morning. It is a chain reaction many people never notice. Now here is where the suspense sets in. You may think healthy meals require a long list of steps. You may think they taste bland. You may think they are boring. You may think you need special diets or complicated plans. None of that is true. The meals in this video take a different approach. They rely on natural taste from ingredients that do not exhaust your digestive system. They support hormones. They support recovery. They support mental clarity. Meal 1 will be gentle and comforting. It will hydrate you, warm the stomach, and set a calm tone. Meal 2 will give stronger balance, with a full plate that feels complete and satisfying. Meal 3 will bring richness without chaos, a touch of healthy fat, a strong source of protein, vegetables that bring color and antioxidants, a combination that makes your body feel rewarded rather than overwhelmed. You will learn how to bring these plates together fast. You will learn short cooking steps that make sense for people who are tired at night. Many people end a fast at the time when motivation is low and time is short. This video supports those real moments. These meals can be cooked after work. They can be cooked when you return home late. They can be cooked without stress, and the results feel like a small feast you can be proud of. Stay with this video until the end, because each meal builds on the one before it. You will start light, you will learn balance, then you will learn how to scale up flavor and richness without harming digestion. Think of it as a short journey in 3 plates. By the end, you can choose the meal that fits your hunger level. You can also mix and match. You can rotate meals through the week. You can use them to control cravings and energy. By the last minutes of this video, you will understand how to listen to your hunger. You will understand how to respond calmly. You will understand why the first bite matters. You will know that your fast does not end with a rushed decision. It ends with a choice guided by knowledge, a feast created with thought, a dinner that respects your body. So settle in, let your senses wake up, let your curiosity rise, let your next meal serve your health rather than stress it. You are about to learn something useful for your nights, your mornings, your metabolism, and your mood. Welcome to our channel. We are glad you are here. Stay with us, learn with us, and subscribe so you never miss a new guide that supports your daily life. When fasting ends, the body moves from a calm metabolic state into an active one. During the fast, insulin stays low. Fat stores provide energy. The gut hormones shift in a direction that supports clarity and alertness. Then food enters the system, and the entire internal rhythm changes. This transition makes the first meal more than a casual bite. It becomes a signal. It tells your body how to respond for the next several hours. That is why the first plate after fasting has more impact than most daily meals. The body is sensitive, more reactive, and more responsive to nutrients. When food arrives, insulin rises to carry glucose into cells. If the food is balanced, insulin rises in a steady curve. The body uses nutrients smoothly. Energy flows in a controlled way. If the food is sugary or greasy, insulin spikes sharply. The blood sugar shoots up fast. The body rushes to push it back down. That rise and fall can trigger cravings, headaches, irritability, or fatigue. People often blame mood or stress, but the roller coaster begins with the meal they chose. Digestion works the same way. A long break from food gives the digestive system time to reset. Stomach acid normalizes, enzymes rest, gut bacteria consume available fiber and prepare for the next feeding. When food returns, the gut expects something steady. Cooked vegetables, proteins, and simple carbohydrates are easier to handle. The stomach can break them down step by step. The intestines can absorb nutrients at a natural pace. When the first food after fasting is fried or extremely fatty, digestion becomes slow and heavy. The stomach struggles to emulsify fats. The liver must work harder. The gut lining may become irritated. That discomfort shows up as bloating, pressure, or nausea. The choice of nutrients decides whether the body feels fueled or shocked. Protein supports muscle repair and keeps hunger stable. A steady serving of protein after fasting sends amino acids into the bloodstream without triggering chaotic swings. Fiber supports gut comfort and slows digestion. It gives carbohydrates time to absorb. It feeds gut microbes, which strengthens the intestinal barrier. Healthy fats help hormones and create long-lasting energy. They do not rush into the bloodstream the way refined sugar does. The right balance between these three nutrients makes the first meal feel satisfying without creating a crash. Balanced meals help mental focus. When blood sugar stays controlled, the brain receives a stable supply of glucose that supports clarity, that supports emotional steadiness. People feel sharper and calmer. They make better decisions after eating. When the first meal is processed junk, the brain gets a sudden spike of energy followed by a fast drop. That drop can increase stress, anxiety, or jitteriness. People feel restless and think they need another snack. A simple plate prevents that cycle. Energy levels follow the same pattern. After fasting, the body burns energy more efficiently. A balanced meal provides long-term fuel. Protein slows gastric emptying. Fiber slows glucose uptake. Healthy fat supports hormone signals related to fullness. That combination means energy lasts. The body does not swing from excitement to exhaustion. A heavy fried meal burns fast, hits hard, and leaves fatigue behind. The oil interferes with insulin response. The carbohydrates push blood sugar up. The crash always follows. Mood also responds to the first meal. A calm digestive system supports serotonin production. Serotonin is strongly tied to the gut. A balanced meal with fiber and micronutrients encourages this chemical pathway. That means a gentle sense of comfort and stability. A low-quality first meal may lead to digestive irritation, and that irritation can alter mood. People may describe this as annoyance, sluggishness, or brain fog. The meal choice started it. Focus depends on metabolic steadiness. When the body receives nutrients predictably, the brain does not need to fight signals of hunger or stress. A fast-breaking meal with protein and vegetables supports executive function. It supports task completion. When the first meal is fries, pizza, or dough dipped in oil, the brain deals with inflammation, unstable blood sugar, and inconsistent signaling. Focus disappears. Keeping the first meal clean is not a punishment. It is cooperation with physiology. Warm foods, gentle spices, vegetables, eggs, fish, chicken, lentils, and whole grains nourish without overwhelming. They tell the body to move smoothly from fasting into feeding. Heavy fried food sends the wrong input too early. It pulls energy into digestion instead of clarity. It delays recovery from the fast. It forces the stomach to struggle long before it is ready. Ending a fast is an opportunity. It is a chance for nutrients to do more. The body is listening closely at that moment. A clean meal speaks in a language the body understands. Protein becomes the anchor. After fasting, muscles are more responsive to amino acids. A steady serving of lean meat, fish, eggs, tofu, or lentils gives strength without pushing the body into chaos. Protein slows digestion so glucose does not rush into the bloodstream. It keeps hunger calm. It keeps the mind stable. It creates satiety, so one meal does not turn into several uncontrolled snacks. Protein is not about size or bodybuilding here. It is about control. It tells the body that nourishment has arrived. Healthy fats play a different role. They support hormones. They give slow energy. They coat the stomach and help digestion feel smoother. They prevent sudden spikes. A spoon of olive oil on vegetables, a bit of avocado, a handful of nuts, or a small amount of ghee can create richness without stress. Fats stay in the stomach longer, which gives the brain a stronger fullness signal. After fasting, that signal matters. Without it, the mind hunts for sugar. With it, the mind settles. Fiber acts like a guide. It slows down carbohydrate absorption. It feeds gut microbes that protect the intestine. It softens the entry of food into the digestive system. A serving of cooked greens, carrots, zucchini, squash, or beans brings structure to the meal. Fiber reduces the chance that glucose will spike and crash. It forms bulk in the stomach and supports smooth digestion. After fasting, raw vegetables can be harder to break down, so warmth and softness help. Cooked fiber works like a comfort blanket for the gut. Hydration from food closes the loop. After fasting, Water balance may be lower. Vegetables with high water content support kidneys and circulation. Soup, broth, tomatoes, cucumbers, and spinach deliver electrolytes that steady the nerves and muscles. Hydration from food enters the digestive system with nutrients instead of flooding the stomach with liquid. That gentle entry helps the body resume normal function without discomfort. A fast-breaking feast is not about indulgence, it is about simplicity. Meals can be fast, simple, and delicious. You can cook them in minutes. You can season them with basic spices. You can finish eating without feeling weighed down. This approach allows dinner to feel like a reward without sabotaging the benefits of the fast. The first dinner follows a soft approach. Think of a plate built for comfort. Lean protein sits at the center, a small piece of chicken breast, a piece of fish, an egg omelette or tender lentil. Cooked vegetables cover the side, soft carrots, spinach, zucchini or broccoli. Easy carbohydrates complete the trio, a small amount of rice, sweet potato or quinoa. The stomach does not struggle, electrolytes enter smoothly, fiber moves gently. There is no sudden demand for heavy acid or bile. The body transitions with ease. This first meal works because the body is not ready for strain. After fasting, the vagus nerve becomes more sensitive. Heavy grease forces the digestive system into heavy labor. A light and comforting meal avoids that strain. It hydrates. It calms. It prepares the gut for the next step in your eating window. The second dinner plate brings balance. It looks like a standard evening meal. Protein remains present. Chicken thighs, salmon, chickpeas, beef strips or paneer. Vegetables stay cooked for comfort but gain more substance. Whole grain carbohydrates enter the scene. Brown rice, whole wheat pasta, quinoa, or oats. Healthy fats complete the formula. Olive oil, tahini, nuts, or seeds. This meal rebuilds energy. Muscles begin to repair after the fasting period. Glycogen stores refill slowly instead of rush. Fiber prevents chaos. Healthy fats stop hunger from returning too quickly. When the stomach receives balanced food, the body stops signaling urgency. That means no late-night binge cycle. Instead, the brain feels in command. Lab studies often produce rapid results. Changes in cell growth can appear in hours or days. Population studies require decades. Cancer develops slowly. Risk factors accumulate over time. Misinterpretation occurs when short-term lab findings are applied as immediate predictions for humans. Science-based communication avoids that trap. It explains the relevance of time, dosage, and context. Finally, science-based explanations separate fact from fear. Lab results provide insight into mechanism. Population studies provide insight into likelihood. Neither approach is designed to scale. Misleading claims often distort both, turning controlled evidence into dramatic statements. Real scientific explanation emphasizes understanding why cells behave a certain way, how patterns in populations develop, and how lifestyle, environment, and genetics interact. This approach respects truth and allows people to make informed choices without panic. Cancer is complex, but understanding it makes a difference. Evidence shows that lifestyle choices, balanced nutrition, and awareness of risk factors can support your body and reduce opportunities for cancer to thrive. Science continues to uncover how cells grow, adapt, and interact with their environment, and staying curious helps you make informed decisions for your health. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based content. Stay curious, stay informed, and take control of your health with knowledge backed by science.